Have you ever experienced the calming sound of the waves? The sand caressing your feet as you stroll along the beach? The smell of fresh air as you take a deep breath of the ocean's mists? Or the pleasure of soaking in the warmth of the ocean's waters? Then you have experienced thalassotherapy. For thousands of years, people have headed to the ocean to heal, and now, spas all over the world are offering rituals and treatments that are inspired by the natural therapy that the ocean provides. If you haven't already incorporated thalassotherapy into your overall wellness routine, you are passing up significant opportunities to improve both your physical health and mental wellness. Derived from the Greek word thalassa, which means sea or ocean, thalassotherapy is an alternative therapy that involves the therapeutic use of seawater for its healing properties. It also involves the use of elements from the marine environment, such as sea salts, sand, seaweeds, and sea mud, to restore and rejuvenate the body. It could also involve consuming supplements that are rich in substances from the sea or simply spending time near the sea. Thalassotherapy has been around since the 1800s, but people have been bathing in the sea for health reasons for much longer. It is commonly used in some European countries, the Caribbean, which is known for its world-class beaches, and by some in North America. Research on it was conducted in England during the 17th century, and in France, during the 19th century, when the first facility to use seawater that had been heated to a higher temperature was established there. Today, thalassotherapy is one of the treatments people can receive in coastal spas and wellness clinics. Combinations of bathing, exercise, and the application of marine items like seaweed and mud are just a few examples of the many modalities that make up this type of therapy. Thalassotherapy encompasses a broad range of applications, from the curative treatment of long-term conditions like respiratory or skin diseases, to the preventive care of healthy people. In addition to that, it is an element of wellness initiatives. In 1959, Halbert Dunn introduced the concept of well-being in his writings by describing a state that includes a general sense of well-being generated by one's body, mind, soul, and surrounding environment. To be in a condition of well-being is to have a balance between one's physical, mental, spiritual, and environmental domains. As a form of tourism, health and wellness travel has been on the rise in recent years, becoming increasingly common in countries all over the world. This is partly related to people in the middle and upper classes developing a greater appreciation for the value of health. Thalassotherapy can do wonders for your overall well-being. If you're excited to learn more, give us a thumbs up and let's keep the conversation going. Seawater has a high mineral content, a high density, and a chemical composition that is rich in chlorides of mainly sodium, and that's in addition to magnesium, calcium, potassium, and iodine, along with marine pelloids known as limes. These properties make seawater useful, and distinguish it from other types of water. According to the fundamental precepts of thalassotherapy, human plasma and seawater share a similar chemical makeup. This shared characteristic enables the body to absorb mineral and trace mineral elements present in seawater, through the pores of the skin in a process known as osmosis, which helps to restore the natural equilibrium of the organism and makes it healthier, more resistant, and more aesthetically pleasing. To put it another way, when this sodium and chloride-rich water is given topically, it can enter the skin and change the osmotic pressure of the cells while also stimulating the skin's nerve receptors via the ion channels in the cell membrane. What does the scientific evidence say about its benefits? Let's see. As was alluded to earlier, thalassotherapy involves a number of practices, including bathing or swimming in seawater. Seawater is known to be rich in a number of minerals, including sodium, chloride, magnesium, potassium, calcium, and iodine. Bathing in water that contains seaweed or sea mud. Warm seaweed bath with added sea salts. Algae application. Sea mud face and body exfoliation. Seaweed body mask. Inhalation of seawater mist. Although research on the subject is limited, a few studies suggest that thalassotherapy may offer the full spectrum of benefits, including health benefits for a wide variety of conditions, such as skin complaints, problems with the skeletal system and the neurological system, pathologies of the respiratory and circulatory systems, metabolic disorders, and wellness benefits, such as the treatment of anxiety and depression. We now move to the top ways thalassotherapy may potentially benefit your health. Fighting joint pain, arthritis, and rheumatism. Protein modulation. Improved enzymatic processes. Balanced hormones. A healthy endocrine system. A healthy lymphatic system. Detoxification. Slimming and toning. Relaxation. Remineralization. Glowing skin. And graceful aging. Let's now dive into the highlighted benefits for health, beauty, and wellness that make thalassotherapy treatments effective allies for our body. Firstly, it promotes circulation. Seawater therapy promotes blood circulation, which in turn helps alleviate muscle spasms and replenishes the body with oxygen and nutrients. Seawater therapy also helps to relax the muscles. I must also mention that massages and walks on the sand are great ways to boost lymphatic and blood circulation, which ultimately help the body rid itself of extra fluids. Another listed benefit is that it may also help relieve joint pain. The reduction of discomfort in the joints, due to arthritis, and the enhancement of joint mobility are two additional advantages. Arthritis refers to a group of diseases that can affect joints and cause discomfort as well as a reduction in range of motion. One kind of arthritis is chronic arthropathy. There are several subtypes of arthropathy, including degenerative, traumatic, neuropathic, inflammatory, and dysmetabolic arthropathy. In these situations, the treatment consists of massages with salt and extended walks in ocean water to avoid exertion and physical strain on the body. Thalassotherapy may also benefit the musculoskeletal system, as it can help to relieve muscle fatigue, stiffness, and pain. Evidence suggests that thalassotherapy has a good effect on both the recovery from muscular damage and the weariness that comes with it. The ancient Greeks and Romans used a treatment called samotherapy, also called sand therapy. Samotherapy is a traditional practice in which hot sand baths are employed for therapeutic purposes. The method involves covering one's body, either completely or partially, with warm sand from the ocean. As a treatment, it is useful for relieving the osteoarticular and muscle symptoms associated with rheumatism and other forms of damage. Those who are afflicted with these ailments see improvements in both their quality of life and their overall health as a result of using this method. Sea bathing has also been used by many for curing respiratory ailments such as asthma, chronic sinusitis, bronchitis, or nasopharyngitis. These conditions affect the respiratory system. The combination of mineral salts that are present in the air near the sea, which are rich in iodine, and the sun makes it easier to breathe and cleanses the respiratory tracts that have been stressed by the pollution in cities. Seawater's anti-inflammatory, antibacterial, and disinfectant properties enhance mucosal and thyroid function, thereby normalizing gonadotrophin production, follicle maturation, and the menstrual cycle. Thus, the female reproductive system also benefits from treatments with seawater. You can also include this therapy in your skin and beauty regime. Here is how it is beneficial. It improves skin conditions and promotes healthy skin. Thalassotherapy in the form of a sea bath can also help alleviate symptoms of a number of different skin problems, such as dermatitis, erythema, acne, eczema, and psoriasis. Additionally, seawater helps to tone and detoxify the tissues in the body. Through its pores, the epidermis is able to take in sodium chloride, often known as salt, as well as trace elements found in water, which gives it a toned and radiant appearance. Thalassotherapy is not only beneficial because it involves hot or cold immersions in seawater, it also makes use of other components of the marine ecosystem, such as the revitalizing, antioxidant, antibacterial, and disinfectant effects of seaweed, as well as the toning and anti-inflammatory effects of mud, which can be applied all over the body or in specific areas. Fighting cellulite. Without resorting to more intrusive procedures, thalassotherapy treatments can be helpful in the fight against unattractive blemishes that arise on the body. The iodine in the seawater improves circulation, delivers oxygen to the tissues, and minimizes water retention and bloating by emptying the extra liquids. Seawater is also rich in oxygen, and oxygen is known to promote increased moisture in the skin and reduce the appearance of lines and wrinkles. It can promote stronger, healthier hair. For hair that is weak, brittle, or dry, thalassotherapy can be effective because it can help restore essential minerals such as selenium. Also, in order to reduce dandruff, seawater can help remove excess sebum from the scalp. Stimulates the metabolism. Additionally, thalassotherapy may assist with weight loss. The use of thermal and marine baths stimulates the metabolism, promotes fat burning, and, when combined with a healthy diet and regular physical activity, can assist in maintaining a healthy body weight. Moreover, individuals may find it rewarding to incorporate thalassotherapy into their wellness routine. Here is why. It stimulates emotional processes. There is evidence to suggest that thalassotherapy, when combined with approaches for managing sleep, can decrease daytime sleepiness, improve mood and cognitive performance, and lower levels of anger, stress, and sadness. During the night, it improves the quality of sleep while also relieving anxiety. It can help alleviate anxiety and stress. The effects of thalassotherapy on the nervous system are similar to those of sedatives. These therapies promote relaxation and help to maintain healthy levels of serotonin, commonly known as the hormone of good humor. Thalassotherapy is a holistic approach to healing that also emphasizes stopping illness before it starts and improving health. Nonetheless, it is important to highlight that if you suffer from any ailment and want to try thalassotherapy for yourself, it is strongly advised that you first seek the counsel of a skilled medical practitioner. They will be able to supply you with the appropriate orientations and indications based on your situation. Thalassotherapy is something that could truly change someone's life. If you have friends or family who might be interested, don't hesitate to share this video with them.